All right, welcome back to another episode of Minetest gameplay of sorts. Yeah, and we are back at the Secret Squirrel Industries. Yep, and we are looking at the completed Secret Squirrel Base. So let's go. And if you like what you see here, please consider liking and subscribing. Greatly appreciated. So now, there we go. So now what we have here is the employees either come in by the train or they come in the parking lot. Now you can't have anybody that knows the factory on the factory floor. There's a storeroom, and if you go through the storeroom, there's a fake back wall, and that wall is where it leads into the secret facility. Now, you can't have employees going in there and never coming out. People are going to go, hey, what's going on back there? So, we're going to go down to where the train comes in. And we're going to enter the secret facility through the secret doorway, if I can find it. There it is. This is like the 5th time I'm recording this video because of technical difficulties. So we take the elevator up here and we have security. I still can't figure out digiline. That's my next project. Coming through the secret squirrel area, and I'm going to stop saying I'm going to stop saying secret. Yeah. So we have this little area, surveillance cameras, and I'm still getting over my flu. This is the general office area. Very nice. And here's the site manager's office. Squirrel. Very cool. And I tried using bright colors because everything is underground. So here's an overview of the offices. And then we come out here and we have completed bathroom up here. I carried the lighting all the way through, and here's the main iron doors. Open it up and there's the completed factory. And for anybody new to the channel, welcome. This is the area up here. So I don't know why it keeps selecting that. If we come through here, here's the normal factory and the mining operation back here, all the mining equipment, grinders and everything. So employees would come in and they would go into this, the storeroom. And like in an episode of Get Smart, the door would open and they'd vanish. Well, you couldn't have that. No. The completed control room overlooking the factory floor. Very cool. Control all the lights. And that's where we're at the present time. So we will go back down and look at all the new stuff. And the completed area. So I added some desks and computers and stuff down here for the engineers that are working on the robotics and the machine suits. Yeah. So basically what this facility is a facility that it doesn't manufacture the hardware. It takes care of the software and the AI and the special materials and the electronics. It enhances what's already existing and making it secret. We'll go from there. So all my doors are working. Basically everything here, and I got a couple comments from last week's show, and from Warren Van Zydam. And he said, do you work for the CIA now? Area 52, Hitler's Lost Bunker. Your world is looking better with every episode. Thank you. And yes, no, I don't work for the CIA, but everything on the Discovery Channel years ago, and the Learning Channel, Smithsonian Channel, and all those channels that, they did the geology shows and the universe shows and Ancient Aliens and Underground Cities, the things about the Area 51 base and how secret employees used to go to the Las Vegas airport and they would take air flights, special air, unlabeled airplanes that would fly into Area 51. And all that stuff was really cool to watch. And that's where a lot of inspiration came for this base. And we come back through here and we have the mega conference room and thinking room. We have coffee. We have presentation area. Very nice. So the engineers can do their thing. And another restroom, because there's about 30 to 50 employees if you want to role play this in my fictitious Secret Squirrel Base. Yeah. So everything is coming along really, really great. And the lighting system, obviously, that showed in the last episode. Why didn't that turn off? Oh, there we go. Turns off all the lights except for some emergency lighting. So everything back here is made to give the impression of a working factory. I mean, everything down to the garbage cans, boxes, tools. We have our gun turrets, our Jeep, and an overhead crane. Now this is cool. So I tried the best I could to fabricate and replicate an overhead crane that would slide along rails that had the capability of lifting. So you have chains and ropes and yeah, to help the engineers out. I think it turned out really cool. So we'll hit this room real quickly. This is the employee lounge and kitchen area. They could relax, watch security monitors or TV, cook something, come back here. We have a locker room and washroom area. Nice, bright, colorful tile, place to hang coats and stuff, and lockers. Look at that. We have individual lockers. And they work as a locker. Well, I'm not doing another take. Nope. How I created those, these are the grates, and I just cut them on the circular saw and then laid them specifically. So if I take the grate and go into the circular saw and take out that one, and then basically all I did was laid them and then rotated them to need and put the hatches in front of them. And it created a real cool locker. Love the garbage can. Then you come back here, you got a little sitting area, got working showers. Very nice. Toilets. Because no locker room can't be without, without toilets. So the employees are all taken care of in that respect. Very nice. Add some color, some plants. Love that sound. Come out here, got some toolboxes, scaffolding to work on the larger equipment. Cool. And I tried everything to give whatever detail would be needed to give this the look of a factory. And my computer, the fans are going crazy again. Great. More noise. So we come back here. We have another storeroom. And it's just the little details like this, just adding stuff like this enhances a build by, you know, whatever you could use your imagination to add in to give the impression of something. Works perfect. Then we come back here and we have, this is the area where either equipment's coming in to be modified or going out after being modified. We have a light cycle. Yay. And George had asked about, he said there look like dark areas. This is normal over here. However, usually when you use world edit, sometimes what'll happen is the lighting won't update on the blocks. So to cure that, you could like pick a region, like let's say this, and you can go into world edit and there's a thing called fix lighting, and you click it and it'll say that these nodes in this region were updated. And if there was any lighting issues, it'd be taken care of. So that's how that works. I'm trying everything I can to minimize noise. I am not recording this again. Nope. No. I'm not having any luck at that. This is... Sorry about that. Oh. Thanks, YouTube, for demonetizing. I can't afford new gear. Yeah, there's a Tron light cycle. Because why not? And it goes through walls. I'll show you in a minute. So we come down here, and this is the new mining area just for the Secret Squirrel facility. So what that does is the other mines are for the normal manufacturing. We have a shower area and a bathroom area here for the employees that work back here. Squirrel! And they got a nice little office environment. I beefed up the solar on the roof and extended the high voltage cable back to here. And see tools and boxes. This is a alloy furnace for creating custom alloys. And what do we got in here? Lots of cool stuff. Mesa crystals. And Too Many Nodes added a comment on the last episode about the history and the link to the history of this crystal. The Mesa sounds like Gisa. Geese. Meese block. Whatever it is. It's cool. And that was very informative. Thank you very much. And for everybody that leaves comments in the Minetest community, thank you. I really enjoy reading all the comments. So we have more stuff coming in. Ooh, what is that stuff? We have zinc and lead and tin. Ooh, now we're getting some more, because this is the second. I went down the first 100 nodes and only found a couple things. Gold. Very cool. And it's all going into here. I'm still having a problem with stuff popping out. And the reason why is because it's hitting it too fast. So I am going to have to figure out why. I'm probably going to have to add a filter injector and a blinky plant and a chest to regulate. Now, what is that? That's zinc. Zinc should go through there. Cool. So now I have more. We'll come back to this. We have lead dust and wrought iron. Very nice. Get rid of the lead dust. Anything else coming in? There's a lot of stuff there. Ooh, gold. There's gold in them dar hills. Yeah. Oh, that's not gold. It's copper. But it is still usable. And here's the mine. And I'm going to, this will go all the way down. I'm going to add an elevator here when I continue to expand on it. But this area turned out really cool. And this area here, so all this stuff goes straight into the garbage. And then this leg over here comes up, and this is for coal. And you can see coal's automatically being fed there. So even though it's nighttime and the main power is going down, this is still being fed. So all the furnaces and the grinders are working. And I thought I had something interesting in there. More lead, tin. Cool. I wonder, there's no aluminium. Have to see if anybody ever added aluminium to the Minetest world. Because, you know, why not? Man, there's a lot of stuff there. I'll have to come back for that. So let's go and finish our little tour. Cool. We're going to close. Wrong switch. We're going to close the door here. Because we don't want animals or anything getting in here. So then we come back here. And we open that up. And it's dark out. Why is it dark out? My videos are always in the dark. And this is how it looks for a unsuspecting person that may stumble upon this area. This is back in the secluded in the nowhere. And I went crazy with the bone meal, which is cool. I love that stuff. So I put up 2 spruce trees so I could actually find this area. And this is how I chose to get equipment in and out. Instead of doing the whole top thing. I may do it just to see how it turns out. And I like it. It's almost all grown in. So we come back here and have to secure that a little better. Come back here like this. Jump on the light cycle. Watch this. This is cool. Wham! Right through the... Oh, right in, it won't go through the tank. But it'll go through the wall. What's up with that? It's kind of cool. It belongs in a futuristic base. So we come back over here. We have our tanks. We have our little work area. We have this grate over here. We have a grate system over here, and you can see through that. That's the air filtration system. So here is the backbone of the secret base. So back here, we had that cave system, and the fresh air will come in and it'll circulate around. We have fresh water valve and a pump. And this is a natural spring that came up through the cave system. And then we have wastewater over on that side that goes out. So it comes in through here, through this underground spring, goes through the filtration and pump system. There's some water holding tanks. Yeah, it turned out really cool. This area lended itself to that. So we have it graded off here. This is where the air intake is. And then back here, this is a drain for rainwater that comes from the outside area here. We have some ladders to climb up. So anybody that happens on this area, you're not really going to see much. Off in the distance there's the factory. They just see a hole in the ground. And when you really come upon it, then you see the grading and stuff like that. So that's how that works. It's nice and hidden, and I tried putting everything that I could that would give a realistic view of how something might, like that would work. How would you get fresh air into an underground facility? What would you do with the wastewater? What would you do with all those systems? So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, actually. So then we come out here and we're back on the main floor. Here's a secret area with the UFO. And I still want to fix this. So those are ghost stones. So if we come out here, you can see that there's a difference in, obviously, the color. This is going to get replaced with grass and a gate controller. So when we come down here, when I come over here, when I hit this button, I like how that works, but I want it to be inconspicuous. I want it to be, like there's nothing there. It's just grass. And that'll cure that one odd block that links up with the Technics wiring. So that'll be a future little project there. So the solar comes off the roof of the main factory, comes down here, and then goes into the machines and everything on the main floor, which is on the other side of the wall. Here's a switching station. Then another leg goes down, and we have another access port here, which this is the original mine. There's the real elevator that goes down to the original mines. And there's the high voltage that goes to their mines. But the secret mine, the voltage cable comes back here. And I had to give them some place to work on it. So if you're afraid of heights, there you go. There's a first platform there. And it comes all the way back here. We run over here. We have a secured doorway. And we're right back at the mine. How about that? That cool or what? I think it's cool. Uh-oh. We lost some stuff here. Zinc. I gotta look up in the crafting guides of what materials to use for the alloy furnace. I think I lost some stuff here. Man, there's a lot of stuff there. More copper and more tin and more wrought iron. So basically, this facility, with the exception of, can't believe there's that, it kicked out that much stuff. More lead. I don't think anybody really uses lead anymore. Well, yeah, that would be incorrect. It's still used. So all these materials, we're going to get there. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. More copper. We're going to leave it at that. Silver. Cool. Could always use silver. Oh no. I hate when I do that. Did I kill it? Idle. Idle. Ooh. What was coming through there? Oh, platinum. So we got platinum. We have silver now. Very cool. And more stuff. See, it's just waiting there. There's zinc. All right. So I'm going to have to work. I have to do some more work on this mining system. And I'm starting to experience a lot of lag now. Like I said, I apologize for the audio problems. There's just been problem after problem. It's like this episode did not want to be recorded. It knew it was recording Secret Squirrel stuff. And it did not want to be recorded. So there you have it. There is a look at the completed Secret Squirrel Base. And we'll be revisiting it because there's additions. There's a whole bunch of things that can be added for this, and expansions and other secret stuff to go on. So yeah, let me out. Thank you. Oh, I love that. That is just so cool. Come back out to the parking lot, and nobody would even know that a whole bunch of employees that nobody knows about. So let me know in the comments if you liked it, what additions you would make. Go from there. I have to add in a filter injector and blinky plant to regulate the flow of the material, and go from there. So that is a look at the Secret Squirrel Base. Thank you for joining me. Like and subscribe if you want, and share, and we'll go from there. Until the next video, thank you and goodbye.